don't think your your AWAS doesn't work here, does it?
No.
Okay. Anyway, the wind's out of the south about 15 knots.
Clear prop.
I put in Jamia and then Tunica.
Good. Okay. And Tunica's got no TAM. It's closed to any air traffic. Any aircraft with more than
it is?
With any airplane with more than 9 passengers. I don't know why, but that's just... Or any commercial carrier with 30 passengers, but that doesn't apply to us as far as I read this, the NOTAM.
Spain, Bonanza 930 Alpha Alpha, taxiing from South Hangars to runway 17 for departure, DeWitt, Spain.
All right, your takeoff briefing, you're going to do a normal takeoff. Gross weight is approximately 3,400, 32. Okay, rotate around 70. Oh, these are, I'm sorry, these are, oh, why did I scratch through that? This is a knots, sir. Indicated airspeed. Are you in miles per hour or knots?
I'm in knots, 63.
63, 68.
You should go about 65.
Climb out, it'd be
climb out at 96.
About 93. I can't see your trim. You got your trim set?
Yep, I'll get it at 6.
Okay. 6 degrees altimeter 3012. Is that about right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, I don't think they ever got a great charge on this battery, but it is at 12.1, so might watch the amperage.
Oh, wait a minute. At 12.1, it should be about 13 and a half over.
Right. It's usually at about 13.8, but sure? I don't think, they said the other day that they did not. My partner flew it for about an hour after they did this, and they said that you can come fly it, but we haven't gotten a good charge on the battery yet. If you get here before we've done that, we may have to jump you. I don't know whether they did that or not, but
turn the alternator off for a minute. Let's see if you're getting a charge. Oh yeah, you're getting a charge.
So let's just watch. That just started dropping when I turned that off, and it came back up.
Run it up a little bit. See if you get. See that should.
It's going up.
Yeah, it's going up. It should be. So that's an adjustment that they can make. It should be up or over between 13 and 14.
Well, let's see if it goes up during flight. But we're gonna need to watch that. Make sure that it. Check this every once in a while. Make sure it keeps charging.
That is a brand new alternator.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, if it let's talk about this. If we have an issue where we find out it's not charging, battery goes partially depleted. Let's just go ahead and crank the gear down so we know they're down for sure.
Okay. And at what point would we want to do that before the voltage drops to what?
Well, I think if it gets down below 11 or something, but we should at the power settings, we should, if we could just let's monitor this over voltage, because that's the best indication that you're getting a good positive charge in your battery. Yeah. Who's out here flying this? Is that the Doc?
No, that's not his. I don't think so. I've seen some other guys flying it, younger guys. A lot of times I've seen the mechanic here flying that.
Nice wheel landing. I'd like to get checked out in the tail wheel. It's a different world.
All right.
All right, I'm ready.
Air conditioning's coming off. Got mixture full, props. Cool. Let's see what he's doing. He doesn't have a radio, I know that. DeWitt, Spain, Bonanza 930 Alpha Alpha is departing runway 17 will be a departure to the southwest. DeWitt, Spain.
I'm ready. Over voltage.
It's coming up.
It looks good now. It looks good now.
Alright, here we go, full power, or 20 inches. Everything is in the green, amps are charging good. Full power. Positive rate. Here's coming up. I just noticed that the screen's kind of dimmed. Well, there it's charging.
Yeah, I always have great confidence flying with you there, Matt. You're one of the best guys I fly with. And that's over 5 years
Right.
of the program. I'm serious. Which bridge is closed?
Pretty nice and smooth. It's the main bridge.
Is it the northbound, the northernmost?
It's the main bridge right
Yeah.
there. Totally empty. Never seen that before.
I wonder how long that crack has been there.
Well, they said the other day I saw something in the news that showed a picture from a drone or something, and it was there in 2019. So it's been there for quite a while.
Approach straight, 9 Hotel Sierra, flight level 190 descending 17,000 with the Tunica weather. Request visual.
Asray 9 Hotel Sierra, Mass approach, Mass altimeter 3010. No traffic landing runway information available for the Tunica Airport. Verify you have the weather, NOTAMs, and take in your approach request.
We do have the weather at Tunica, and we are requesting a visual for runway 17 into Tunica.
Asray 9 Hotel Sierra, Roger, you can expect a visual approach to Tunica Airport. And it looks like the ground repeater is in service at this time, but in case that doesn't work, do you want the number for IFR cancellation and IFR pickup for the ground?
We'll just probably when we get close, we'll just cancel in the air.
No problem, just wanted to offer.
Memphis approach, Bonanza 930 Alpha Alpha with request.
Bonanza 930 Alpha Alpha, Mass approach, squawk 0343.
0343 for 930 Alpha Alpha, and we're about 5 miles to the southeast of West Memphis.
Bonanza 930 Alpha Alpha, we're at a contact about 8 west of Memphis. Altitude indicates 1,600. Your Mass altimeter 3009er. Verify the altitude and your Bonanza 33 or 36.
Bonanza 36, and we're at 1,600. Would like VFR flight following at or below 2,500 to Tunica.
930 Alpha Alpha, you're clear in the Bravo airspace. Resume on navigation to Tunica.
Resume own navigation Tunica for 930 Alpha Alpha. All right.
And November 930 Alpha Alpha, just be advised about 45 miles northwest of you is an Astrojet descending out of 17,000 for Tunica as well.
Astrojet.
All right, we'll keep them on the lookout for 930 Alpha Alpha.
389 hotels here, descend to maintain 10,000.
What's an Astrojet?
What is, I'm gonna tell these guys.
Astra 89 Hotel Sierra, be Memphis, just south of West Memphis. I got a VFR Bonanza inbound to the Tunica Airport as well. You're doing almost 3 times faster than him right now, but just want to keep you advised.
9 Hotel Sierra.
At Memphis approach, this is Bonanza 930 Alpha. You might want to advise the Astrojet. The Tunica Airport had a NOTAM out for anything but 9 passengers or more.
0 Alpha Alpha, I'm sorry, you were coming in a little bit broken. Can you say that again?
Now, the Tunica Airport has a NOTAM out right now for no landings for aircraft with 9 passengers or more.
Thank you. Astra 89 Hotels here. Did you by chance catch that?
We haven't noticed.
Thank you.
Hotel Sky 5231, passing 146 on the barbecue 3 with Echo.
Maybe an Astrojet.
That is 912.
What is an Astrojet?
Contact, climb, maintain 16,000.
I have no idea.
Got 5231, mass approach, runway 18 center.
18 center, Sky 5231.
What's the RNAV 17?
There it is right there. And the see, it's by y'all.
By y'all. Fly the course reversal.
Sure, give him a chance to get in there.
Load and activate. There's 2,500 up there. Procedure. Approach. 118.075.
Our hotels here, descend to maintain 5,000.
14, altimeter 3008, remark. Density altitude 1,500. Lightning information not available.
Where did he say that Astrojet was coming from?
He said it was 45 miles to the north, I think. He's quite a ways out.
Oh, that's the closest guy.
5231, fly heading 110, descend to maintain 5,000.
Heading 110, down to 5,000, Sky 5231.
What was the altitude that that's 2,800 is the...
and he just said cleared into Class B.
Right.
So you're essentially cleared since he didn't give you a restriction.
Well, I was asking about that altitude, initial altitude.
Alpha, turn left heading 180. I'm going to give you just a little bit delay vector since the Astrojet's projected there about 2 minutes prior to you.
All right, we can turn to a heading of 180, but we were going to go to Bayal and do a hold in the turn if that would work too.
930 Alpha, rudder, proceed to Bayal and enter the hold. If able, maintain VFR 2,000.
Okay.
All right, we'll go down to 2,000 for 930 Alpha and we'll enter the hold.
FedEx 912, heavy contact, Mass Center 135.3. Astra 89 hotels here, descend to maintain 4,000.
There he is.
Bonanza is going to be holding in the procedure turn at Bayal 2,000.
All right, down to 4,000. We'll be looking for the Bonanza.
Actually, that's not.
FedEx 342, heavy contact, Memphis Center on 135.3.
It's not him. That's a 2097 Tango, which is a 172. Did I tell you about my trip to Sun and Fun?
Oh, I want to hear.
Did we fly since then?
No, we haven't flown. I want to hear all about it.
So, when we took up...
5231, turn 5 degrees right.
5 degrees right, Sky 5231.
We broke it up into 2 legs. Stopped in Bainbridge, Georgia for gas. It was about 10:30 a.m. We had to be down there by 1. They closed the airport at 1. So we took off, I don't know, 10:30. What you looking at?
I'm just trying to track that guy coming in.
That's not the guy coming in. That's a 172 into DeWitt, Spain. The guy coming in is not showing up.
After 89 Hotel Sierra, the traffic is now directly over by L2000 to set to maintain 3000.
Down to 3000, 89 Hotel Sierra.
There you go. It's right into the procedure turn.
Bonanza 930 Alpha Alpha, that Astrojet is 4 miles north-northeast of your position, descending out of 5,000 for 3,000.
Okay, we've got him on the screen and we'll be looking for him. 930 Alpha Alpha. Is he coming to buy y'all too?
He's just coming to the airport, I think. It sounds like he's revenue. Not doing any training, although he's headed right towards Bayal. What is he?
He's 2,200 feet above us, though. So.
And we're going to be nose to nose here in just a second. Oh, he's going to pass just to my right.
Still 1,900 feet above us.
Hotel Sierra, the traffic now 1 o'clock, 2.5 miles northwestbound, entering the hold at 2000.
9 Hotel Sierra, we're looking for him.
After 89 Hotel Sierra, Tunica Airport, 12 o'clock.
Up here. No,
you got him?
I thought I had
9
him.
Hotel Sierra has the airport flight.
Cleared visual approach to Tunica Airport. Report cancellation of 5 farthest frequency in the air. Ground via 118.9. Change the advisory first.
700 feet above.
Okay, cleared for the visual.
Should be.
And, we'll cancel when we get a little bit further down here.
3551 Heavy, most parked ready contact. Climb maintain 16,000. And FedEx 551 Heavy, turn right direct summit. Resume the zone of departure. Bonanza 0 Alpha Alpha, do you plan on more than one turn at Bayal?
We can do whatever you like.
Yeah, straight.
I was just going to say, because it looks like you'll be clear in behind the Astrojet. He's 2 miles inside of Bayal now.
Alright, we'll go straight in once we get on course, and we'll just kind of keep our speed slow.
Let's approach 89 Hotel Sierra. We'll go ahead and cancel I-4 now.
After 89 Hotel Sierra, rudder IFR cancellation received. Fog maintain VFR. Frequency change crew. Have a great day.
9 Hotel Sierra.
What is the final approach fix? It's 1900.
1900 at KD or Cat B. So you should still get a glide slope capture here. Your common traffic is 123.0.
Got those.
3551 Heavy, contact Memphis Center, 135.3.
Delay is 16.8.
Your traffic, 89 Hotel Sierra is 5 mile final, 17 straight in.
Alright, so is this going to sequence or do we have to stop it?
It should sequence.
November 918 Zulu Tango, contact Memphis Center, 120.07.
The reason I say that is because we never hit the suspend.
C231, turn right heading 150, join the runway 18 center localized.
Tunica traffic, Bonanza 930 Alpha Alpha is 15 to the north. We'll be straight in on runway 17 Tunica.
Gotcha, 9 miles.
3 1.
Inside, C231.
Go, C231, click visual approach.
Okay, flap set, approach mode selected. Waiting on the annunciator to tell you you are
Bonanza
in
0 Alpha Alpha.
approach mode.
Off, cleared for the RNAV runway 17 Tunica.
Cleared RNAV 17 to Tunica, and we'll go ahead and cancel a flight following with you.
Bonanza 0 Alpha Alpha, IFR cancellation. I'm sorry, reverse CR terminated. Squawk maintain VFR, frequency change approved. Great day.
Squawk VFR and frequency change approved 930 Alpha Alpha today. And
Go 5231, tower 11.7.
use the VFR button on.
I'll put it. It's
1218, heavy contact, mass center 135.
Tunica is 11 miles. Here's the glide slope.
We are, let's see, 4 miles from
10
Cap
miles. Tunica traffic, Bonanza 930 Alpha Alpha, 10 mile final, runway 17, Tunica. We got an 18 knot headwind, that's why it looks like we're going so slow.
Probably why it took a little more power too.
Yeah.
Yep.
But it was a good thing you taught me how to do that hold on the 750, because when we took off out of Bainbridge, Georgia, we took off at about 10:30, 10:35. And I thought we're going to be plenty down there, plenty early. Airport stays open until 1 o'clock. 5 minutes after takeoff, even less than that, guy goes, turn right heading 180, hold northbound at the Seminole Fix, north of, I can't remember whether it was Jacksonville or, I don't know, somewhere that was really close to where we were.
So he put you in the hole, but...
And he was like, sorry, they're not letting anybody into controlled airspace in Florida right now. Expect further clearance at 11:35 or whatever the time was that was like an hour later. So I did it and got into the hold and pulled the power back, leaned it out where I was doing, 9, 10 gallons an hour. And at about 11 o'clock, I started thinking, all right, are we going to have enough time to get down there? And so I asked the guy, I said, hey, any updates? When are you expecting? So we're actually on the other line trying to figure out if we can get you through. We'll be right back with you. Don't hear anything for 15 minutes, 11:15. What's the update? They said, give us just a minute. 11:20 rolls around. I said, screw this. Cancel IFR. Start going down. And we got down there. Literally, we were kind of dropped down to 2,500 to stay under clouds, and there were people on both sides of us, one person in front of us. And we're about 5 minutes away from the Lake Parker where they have you going in, the first initial hold. And the lady gets on the radio and says, if you're not to the tower, to the smokestack by 12:35, go somewhere else. We're getting ready to start the air show. And I'm like right there. And we got in, and there were maybe 3 people that landed behind us, and then they shut the airport down.
That's good. I mean, I'm glad that you were able to do that. You made the decision to go ahead and cancel your instruments and just proceed.
Tunica traffic, Bonanza 930 Alpha Alpha, 3.5 mile final, 17, Tunica. Tunica Bonanza 930 Alpha Alpha, 1.5 mile final, straight in, 17, DeWitt, Spain, or Tunica. DeWitt, Spain.
Tunica traffic, 02 Tango Lima, right downwind, number 217, Tunica.
Right downwind, huh? Okay. I don't see him.
I thought it was a left traffic here.
It is. Oh, but he's a crop duster, so he has special dispensation, I think. At least he thinks he does.
Minimums. Minimums.
How do you do it? How do you do it?
Flaps up. And what do we got?
I'm dying to figure out what an astrojet
Trim
is.
set. We're going to go.
Okay.
Tunica traffic, Bonanza 930 Alpha Alpha is departing 17, Tunica.
All right. Astrojet, and I'll tell you right now, it's got more than. Well, it may. It may not have 9 seats or more. Maybe it's 9 passengers.
Show you my Tunica traffic, Bonanza 930 Alpha Alpha, just off of 17, going to be departing to the west. Traffic coming in there, 700 feet above us. Show you my son's farm. So this right out in front of us, this is my son's grandmother's, my ex-wife's mother's farm, where they come down to hunt.
The whole area?
Row of trees that sticks out in that big field.
Yep.
It's a pecan grove, and his grandmother has a little house, country house in that thing, and then there's also a ag strip right here that I've got permission to land on, that I've landed on a few times.
Where is the ag
I'll bring it
strip?
down. I'll show it to you.
It's a great place for you just to do a couple of 8s on pylons right here. You won't bother anybody.
Green strip right there. At the end of it, there's a little, about 1,000 feet of paved runway, and I can get, if I'm taking off, I only take off and land. I land, they go in that way, take off going this way.
Well,
and I can be off the ground.
That little paved strip?
Yeah, I can be off the ground before I get done with that strip. But I land down here in the grass.
That's
heading
cool.
north.
That is cool. Could you land heading south if you wanted?
Maybe, but there's those power lines at the end of that road, and
I see
trees.
Yep.
So I just always felt like it was easier to. I mean, I'm sure you could. I've never done
Traffic not available.
So you're doing a good 8 on pylon right here. telling you, you could pass that commercial test very easily.
And that's his great aunt's little house over there. It looks like there's some people down there. And then they've got a bunch of, all this is theirs too, over here on this unprotected side of the levee. There's, if you look down in here, you'll see a bunch of little deer plots. Then they've got a hunting camp over there with like a couple little smaller houses that are kind of camps. Right there, that little camp.
Yep.
That's their deer hunting camp. Well, it's the water's up so high, all their deer stands are flooded right now. See, all these little spots right here, those are normally fields where they deer hunt. My son comes down here and hunts, and I'll come with him every once in a while. But he's got an uncle who, not really his uncle. It's my ex-wife's first cousin, who's my age, still a friend of mine. Picks him up, brings him down here, and takes him deer hunting, turkey hunting.
So if you lost the engine right now, what would you do?
I'd go in that field right there.
Which way would you land? Which
to
way?
the south, go around.
Traffic not available.
Put the gear up or put the gear down?
Gear up. I don't know how dry it is. Actually, that would be kind of silly. I could land on one of these, on the levee.
Yeah, because there's not any traffic on these.
There's a road right there that I know I could land on. I've thought about doing it before. But right here, this road right here where this truck's going down, those power lines are plenty offset. I've looked at it many a times. This is the break where we duck hunt in those trees, in that little water. I don't know why they think they're so hidden from the ducks, because I can see the blind.
Traffic not available.
There's one right there too.
Take me over the runway that you landed.
That's what I'm going to do. We're going to do a low pass. 1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000, 4 1,000. Go ahead and put the gear down. Watch that hawk. I think I'll keep it above these tree line. Turn the air conditioner off for a second.
Minimums.
Oh, going up. What should I do now?
Well, do you need another approach?
There's two water towers, but I think those are too close together.
Well, let's see. I go to 1,500 feet. That's, I think,
maybe there's another one somewhere else. There's one right there.
Yeah, let's pick a water tower.
What about that one and then that one? Or is that too far away? Look.
Let me make sure we're not over there by this other airport. So,
well, here's two. Look. 1, 2.
I remember they only need to be about 1.5 miles away. That's why it's better to pick one and then one you like, and then find just an object that you can, you know. So pick that water tower, and what the examiner would ask you to do would be get to your pivotal altitude, which is in this case 1,500 AGL. What's the ground elevation here? About 200 feet. Yeah. So 1,700 feet is going to be where you want to be. 1,700 feet and about 130 knots. And just bring the power probably back about 20 inches. And for your 8-ton pylon, don't crowd the tower too much. Give yourself a good, maybe 3/4 of a wingtip's distance of beam until you get the maneuver set up.